Senator D. Pocock.
Thank you, Madam Acting Deputy Speaker. This is not my first speech. I was very pleased to hear the Attorney-General stopped the prosecution of Bernard Collaery. The Attorney's action ended the unjust prosecution of a man who blew the whistle on a disgraceful attempt by the Australian government in 2004 to defraud the impoverished people of Timor-Leste of the oil and gas resources by spying on their sea boundary negotiating team, spying in what were supposed to be good faith negotiations. Regrettably, the end of the Collaery trial isn't the end of excessive and unjustified state secrecy in our courts and tribunals. Today, there's another secret proceeding happening in the Melbourne office of the Administrative Appeals Tribunal. The matter relates to a request to National Archives for access to a 22-year-old cabinet submission relating to the Timor Gap negotiating strategy of the Howard government. The applicant, former Senator for South Australia, Rex Patrick, wants full disclosure of Mr Howard and Mr Downer's dirty dealings. But the government, this Labor government, is happy to have a secrecy certificate applied to the proceedings. Mr Patrick is fighting against the government's refusal to release historical documents, but he's not allowed to see the documents and he's being prevented from hearing the government's arguments. He's got both hands tied behind his back. The secrecy around the Howard government's attempts to steal Timor-Leste's oil and gas has to end. Australians want full disclosure. The Timorese want that too, and while secrecy continues, there'll be an elephant in the room when our officials meet with theirs. As His Excellency Janana Guzmao said in the AAT proceedings, continued secrecy creates a sense of suspicion and impropriety
Senator Pocock,
and cannot remain a feature.
Senator